Highly skilled New Zealand Defence Force personnel will this morning carry out a high-risk operation to retrieve the 8 bodies on White Island. Police admit a lot has to go right for the plan to work, and they will likely not be able to recover every body. New Zealand correspondent Jackson Williams has more.
The delicate operation will involve a Navy ship, helicopters and specialist equipment, and senior police admit their plan carries a lot of risk.
Our job has been to very carefully consider the implications of that risk as we've gone about the planning process. There have been many conversations with many high-level leaders across the organisations.
The victims' families have been briefed by police. Authorities hope to get on and off the island as quickly as possible. White Island remains highly volatile. There's a 50 to 60% chance of another eruption within the next 24 hours, a risk weighing heavily on everyone's mind.
Of course I'm worried. I would be inhuman if I did not worry. So, of course I'm going to worry tonight. And I hope that we all pray for those that are going to put themselves in harm's way tomorrow in the interests of doing the right thing and recovering those bodies.
Police believe there are 8 bodies on the island, but they only know where 6 are.
Our first priority will be to get those 6 people off, and we will have very limited opportunity to look about for the 2 others that we suspect are out there somewhere. But we've done lots of reconnaissance, aerial reconnaissance, and with the eyewitness observations immediately after the eruption, we can't find anything more than 6.
The Deputy Commissioner says they have planned for an eruption while the operation is being carried out, and that there will be multiple opportunities for the 8 personnel on the ground to withdraw.
And the many Australian patients suffering horrific burns have begun to be flown home to their families. The Defence Force, Care Flight and private charters all making repeat trips to repatriate victims still fighting for life.
Stretchered across the tarmac in Hamilton, carried gently by Australian Defence personnel onto a waiting Hercules. These volcano victims are on their way home. 10 injured Australians flown back to New South Wales. An extensive repatriation operation involving military planes, private aircrafts and air ambulances.
We'll have, within the next 24 hours, only 1 Australian who will remain hospitalised in New Zealand.
3 arrived at Concord Hospital overnight, where they're receiving specialist care for their burns. 1 victim flown to the Alfred Hospital in Melbourne. Others are in the air tonight, including 2 patients on board this Care Flight jet, which left Sydney this morning bound for Hutt Hospital.
And with us today on this mission we have a critical care retrieval doctor and another senior flight nurse.
It's a delicate operation, ensuring patients are comfortable and receive the best medical care for the duration of the flight. Their arrival will put pressure on Australian burns units and resources here. Many of the victims are expected to require months of specialist care.